really need to focus. 48 hours for us boys. We were going to be playing a team that's had a lot of preparation. We want to make sure that we can match that and some.
I'm feeling quite nervous. I always get nervous before a game, even more so for a team like this.
I'm trusting the fact that you guys can bring the intent and the taniwha.
The true mano of this nation does not live in this place. It resides on marae and papakainga, right across this country. It resides in the hearts and the minds of the iwi Māori.
You could feel the connection to the past.
Know your whakapapo, then you are Māori and you belong.
We're a special group, tangata whenua of a country, our own country. What a great honour.
The sense of ownership of their jersey and of their team.
Being Māori for me is it's given me a purpose. I do it for my whānau, like everything.
You know, they'd be ashamed to be Māori, be very proud.
When you put that Māori All Blacks jersey on, you're not just representing yourself anymore.
The Japanese approach to their rugby is similar to their approach to life. A lot about their culture. They're super diligent, they're workaholics, and they're perfectionists.
Oh yeah, I love Japan.
I think everyone was just buzzing really, like this was my first time over in Japan, so I just wanted to go experience it.
The people are nice, the food's good, but
we're not over here to go on holiday, like we're here to win rugby games.
Yeah, and you can keep your hands on them, mate. So you just drag them out, put them down, and then you just literally into the space.
We're trying to focus on 2 or 3 key things. We want to make sure that we've done as much as we can. We're under no illusions that if we do not respect our preparation and the Japanese team.
Starts at set piece pressure is going to be paramount for us.
We will find ourselves with egg on our face by the end of game 1.
So what we want our bash to do is, if you get into that position, we're mahi dogs. We'll work hard off the ball.
I'd never really met Floss before coming into the side. I thought did a great job with the coaching messages without cluttering things and keeping it simple enough.
Impose yourself on this team. Do not let them get any kind of momentum going. Don't just be great athletes, be a great athletic team. Do it together.
Kāre tu atu te noho tahi ki ia kai tākoro. Kaua ki te rōpungeri ki ia kai tākoro me te ui atu ki a rātau. How tau e ki mina i tō ao Māori? How tau e ki mina i tō tuakiri? When I was thinking about how I can help, right, as the cultural advisor, why I was keen on these one-on-ones is because the goal for me in this role is how do I make sure that the conversations carry on after we come back. So you've had a couple of goes at the team now. Like, how did you find your first experience?
Playing for this team is awesome. I've really felt that I belonged in the team, and it just felt so special.
Valen Donovan is there.
Me and my brother expressed our feelings last time. It was overwhelming joy, just the pure love of it. Being around my own culture, my own whānau, kind of. I grew a lot in that space. I could actually find a bit of identity and learning who I was and where I come from as well was pretty cool.
Super. The purpose of this is I can actually start getting together some tangible goals that we can set so that you leave this tour with something that you didn't come with. Just talk to me about your background.
My name is Bailen Wairuhu Mona Sullivan. I was born and bred in Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay was pretty cool for me. You know, obviously home's always going to be good. I think growing up the way I was, like we weren't the richest family. My old man, he didn't give me a lot, but taught me a lot of valuable things. Just saying simple things of being humble, you know, respecting your elders, all that kind of stuff kind of molded me and my brother to people that we are now, and I'm very grateful for it.
Speak Māori?
No, not really.
Was there anything you did when you were younger?
Mum said I could speak Māori back then, but I kind of lost it.
And with that in mind, what's something that you want to take away here in the second experience?
You know, learning about a little bit more about Māori and about ourselves it'll be pretty awesome. Not just only within the rugby, but if I hold myself high, then hoping to bring other people up, like not just my whānau, but where I'm from and all that kind of stuff. So I think being in this team is going to really help me grow.
And just leading, bro, the patu, push that, drive that. When we're singing, we're singing. You're on the field, you have to be on the marae.
I'm proud to be Māori. I love being Māori. I wouldn't want to be anything else.
Kia ora, guys. Obviously, with our fast launch, this is a chance for us to turn everything back in on ourselves. When I first had the opportunity, or was told by Fish, I was going to be the head coach of the Māori All Blacks, I was actually blown away. I had to think about it a lot, because I really enjoyed my time in the team, loved it. Sometimes I didn't respect it. And I look back, and it was only upon reflection that I was like, could have given it so much more. I saw it as an opportunity for myself to actually do it the right way this time. I felt like I'd been gifted a taonga, which it is. This team is a taonga to all Māori. So for the start of this year, we've got a couple of things that we want to share with you boys. So we're going to hand this taiaha to the forwards, because the strength of this team starts up front. The protection of our goal line starts up front. And when you want to send it at the other end of the field, it starts up front. You put your own modi into this, and then this is handed down to the next team and the next team.
When we hear that call, taiaha, we know it's time to go to work and go to war and really front up there.
We've got this for our backs, and this belongs to this team now. The reason why the backs get the medi is because you're in close quarters, and you've got to be fast, you've got to be quick. You don't get to take those out on the field physically. So what is the taonga when we're out on the field? Because a lot of us say it's the jersey, but I think it's the people that fill it. It's each and every one of you guys. You bring the jersey to life when you put it on. You get a Māori All Black jersey, you got to be high performance on Saturday. The jersey demands it. The legacy demands it.
Hore kia nei, he mea nui tēnei kapa, he mea hira tēnei kapa. I runga tonu I te mōhio, I tēnei wānei, me ua ka kite I tētahi mea e whakarewa ana, e whakahikaka ana I te ngākau Māori. Anō reira kia nei ko te kapa Māori, te kapa whutupōro Māori, tētahi o ērā kaupapa. He mea he whakakotahi, he mea he whakarewa I te ngākau, he mea he whakahihiko I te wairua Māori.
How's it, bro?
Hello, bro.
Going to a restaurant?
Go over feed, talk some jit. Do you know what the #1 sport is here?
Baseballs.
Nah. Sumo.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Arigato.
Arigato, brother.
Boys are actually feeling pretty good for coming in fresh airs and never playing with each other before.
I think it's the beauty of this team. Māori rugby, just go out there and express yourself.
Yeah, but easy. Ko te tōro tahurangi ahu, no Ngāti Piki o Ngāti Whakauē. Got a beautiful wife named Kelly and a little boy named Thomas.
Hello.
Hey, how was your day?
Good.
You enjoy your day? You get some learnings, right?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
Math.
Haha, good man.
Yeah, my rugby journey started at Rotorua Boys High.
Jump on the team or jump on this team?
Yeah, fell in love with rugby
Touch it, come on.
since I was a kid.
That's it. I'll come back soon. We're gonna get out of here.
During high school and all that, I kind of lost my te reo Māori. I've always been growing up in te ao Māori. My whānau had put into me as a young kid. You know, they'd be ashamed to be Māori, be very proud. For me, it was the pathway for rugby. Didn't really have a pathway with te reo and rugby, but the Māori All Blacks, it's a team you want to be a part of and make. The history, the culture, everything that comes with it, you want to be a part of it. My culture is everything, so as a proud Māori person, it sparked something in me. When I made the Māori All Blacks, I felt a sense of belonging. It was a good way for me to kind of connect back with my Māoritanga side, and every time I've been in this team, it's just go out there and express yourself. So if it wasn't for my whānau and stuff like that, I wouldn't be where I am today, so a lot of that thanks goes to them. Ultimate goal for me would be to build those deeper connections and to, I guess, dig deeper into te ao Māori. Arigatou gozaimasu.
He mea nui te haka, hei waha, hei whakatinana rānei i ngā whakaaro, i te ahurea, i ngā kōrero hitori o tētahi kaupapa.
I te timatanga tells the story of creation, according to Māori. The story goes, in the beginning there was nothing. Ne? Ko te pō nui, ko te pō roa.
Arā pia ngā haipapa o tēnei haerenga engari ko te angitu kiau, ko te hiku roa. O enei whea ko me pēhea taku whakau i tētahi whakapono ki te ao Māori. E mate kai tonu ai tēnei hunga ki te rāo.
The way we interpret that, though, is potential, ne? Limitless potential. So the haka talks about not just darkness, but actually the absence of light or limitless potential. Ia ha ha. Wehenga matua, herenga. Wehenga matua is the separation of Rangi Nui and Papa Tuanuku. Rangi Nui is the Sky Father, and Papa Tuanuku is the Earth Mother.
It's been so long since I'd done it. The haka was almost like starting again. Actions, words, everything. I had to almost start from scratch, go and basically relearn everything.
The story goes, their kids, they were in a state of restriction, and they wanted to break out. And so one of the children, Tāne Mahuta, after consulting with his siblings, decided that it was going to be his job to separate Rangi and Papa.
Sometimes it just gets all lost in, you're just doing a haka because it's a haka and, you know, that's what you do for a game, but actually understanding it is pretty cool.
Wehenga matua, herenga tangata. Wehenga matua, herenga tangata. Herenga is bind, but tangata talks about us breaking out into the world of light. At the moment, there's some of us are going like this. Just go just straight and punch it. Sweet.
Mo te haka ai, kamutu he nui ngā awenga I nāne mo te haka. Arā no ngā mate kwariro. Ētahi o ngā kaitākoro he mea hou, kakatahi anō ka kuhu mai no reira. Ko te whānga I te haka, kia kaua e matatini rawa, engari e rongo ai rātou I te mana me te Māori o te haka.
Moves into the strength that was required in that process. He toa rangatahi, someone of youth. He toa rangatira, but still of chieftainship, of mana, of stature. Whakaki ki te maunga, kai ki te whenua. Talks about the influence, the influence that we have ranging from the top of the mountain peaks, in te ao Māori, When we think about success, when you think about achievement, there are multiple whakatauki or proverbs that talk about ascending to the highest peak of a mountain.
When you really understand the true meaning of what you're doing and what you're saying.
Well, you're not just doing the haka.
I think we've got more of a purpose to go out there and haka even harder, play even harder, and go get the job done.
A new year of international rugby is upon us, and for New Zealand it starts in Tokyo with the first of 2 matches between the Māori All Blacks and a Japan 15.
Come on, New Zealander. Yo, I beat you.
Manawa mai e te putanga o te riki, manawa mai e te matahi o te tau, manawa tia a matariki.
All Blacks.
There's some brave calls made by Ross Filippo on the starting 23 for this game.
I think he's probably gone for more of a guys that know each other, understand each other the way we want to play as Māori.
The Japan players at least have been together in a national squad. Māori All Blacks, well, they got together Monday, flew over Wednesday, and here they are playing on Saturday.
Really tight schedule, but the team's bonded really well. You know, they're kind of breaking out of their circles, and now, you know, the team's really kind of come together well.
Coach Eddie Jones has gone deep into his depth.
Eddie Jones has gone for some youth for the Japan team.
Japanese rugby, they're a very proud culture. They'll be wanting to go out there and put in a good performance for their people out there.
I'd like to see the boys get a donut. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Otere, predictions, what do you think?
Orite ki nei tokorua, Māori 13 plus.
Can't wait.
So warming up, I'm feeling good. Bit of a stretch and everything, good to go. Sort of out of nowhere, I was just accelerating off the line to hit the pad. I feel this ping.
You can see by the look on his face, he was devastated.
I knew straight away exactly what it was.
Joe Moody limped off after the warm-up. He suffered an injury.
Yeah, it was a pretty devastating sort of a moment for me. It felt like I was letting the team down. I'd been in a starting loose head prop all week, trained everything with that, and then all of a sudden now I'm out 2 minutes before the game's about to kick off. I kind of just wanted to crawl up in a hole and hide, sort of thing.
You just feel gutted for him. As he's just come back from injury too.
Yeah, losing Joe Moody was pretty massive. He was a big force in the scrum, and just his general knowledge about rugby is just unmatched.
It was difficult for us as a group. Obviously planned our week around Joe being a cornerstone.
It's a huge challenge. Anytime a player is ruled out of the game, it can be almost impossible to recover from.
Japan have a special commemorative jersey that they will lay down in honour of Connor Garden-Bishop ahead of the Haka timatanga.
Gives me goosebumps every time. When you have something that you can connect with and relate to, brings a little bit more out of you. Wanted to just go out there and give it my all for the Haka.
So the first of 2 matches between the Japan 15 and the Māori All Blacks. The Japan 15, this is a promising start.
Been able to break the Māori line very early on.
Definitely did put pressure on us.
Whipped on it and opened them up again in the midfield. This is a great run by Yazaki, the fullback.
But we feel like we haven't had the ball. Just need to create pressure and momentum.
We haven't quite found our rhythm with our D. our skills haven't landed, and they're applying a lot of pressure.
Really going to have to be on the job here. Set piece is going to be a big one, obviously, with Joe Moody not being available now.
Now going through the middle. Oh, it's the co-captain, Harada. He's in.
The Japanese playing very fast, very quick footy. They were a lot well polished than we were.
You had time to clear it. You didn't, so it's a turnover.
But when you start making mistakes, start getting worried about it again and go backwards.
A good scrum too, putting the heat on.
Put the pressure, until they crack.
And they get the penalty.
Change of behaviour now, or someone might leave the pitch.
Yeah.
Speak to your players, please. Okay.
The Japanese 15 are putting them under pressure. They're going to have to really change their mindset over the past 6 minutes that the Japanese have really come here to play.
Balin boosted past Izzy.
And he's lost it.
Just took him out.
I was actually quite surprised I made it.
Balin's tackle was brilliant.
Well, Balin Sullivan came across.
Yeah, seeing him comes across the field again to make that try-saving tackle, that just really connected everyone.
It gave us momentum, gave us belief, gave us confidence.
And it's the good ones that can pull themselves out of that rut.
But yeah, we made a break down the right-hand side of the field, and I just sprinted my hardest just to be around the ball.
Just a metre or so away.
Yeah, there was no one in front of me, and I just sort of dived with the line.
They're close to the line. It's a try to Cameron Su'a-Fua.
I wasn't sure if I scored myself either, but yeah, the refs also, so yeah, I definitely scored.
It's very close. They're swinging away on the right. Eklund is there, and Eklund's in. Couldn't convert the first. Here he is from out on the right again. And this one's a better looking kick, and it's over. Just kissed off.
The boys are getting into a bit of flow.
It's outstanding lead that they've got. Well, they take it down for the line. Coming through the middle is Billy Harmon.
Now we're starting to get into a bit of a rhythm with our attack.
The Māori All Blacks lead the Japan 15 in Tokyo by 17-5.
Boys have just weathered the storm, understand that we just need to play in the right areas of the field and hold on to the ball when we do have the ball, because we know what we can do.
And I think that the message of them be unapologetically Māori.
So the second half starts in Tokyo. The back, Sam not waiting for the moment to release it. They're going to his short side, and Balin Sullivan is in to open the scoring in the second half.
See, unlike us, they're real structured. When there's a bit of chaos on the field.
There's the comedy of errors there from the Japan 15.
They get real hesitant. But when we see chaos, that's us, we embrace that sort of stuff.
He's got Su'a-Fua. Oh, beautiful pass. And Rame Kapoihipi goes in for another one. And the little left winger, Nizuka, scores the try. The Japan 15, inexperienced side. They started well, they scored first, they scored last, but in between, 36 unanswered points by the Māori All Blacks.
To win this first game in Japan, everyone was excited. And we're not just playing for ourselves, the team, we're playing for our people and our cultures. So just getting one win feels like we're getting the win for all our people at home.
It was really awesome to just sit in the box and actually watch you guys just figure shit out, you know, and like we saw the desire, the connection, the aroha grow as the game went on.
I think that the environment that the team has managed to cultivate in the short time together is what brought the team through in the end.
Have some laughs, get singing. Still got to do it again next week though. Okay, just keep that in mind.
We have similar cultures, Māori and Japanese. Once you put them down, they're going to get you right back up and they come out even harder, so we've got to be prepared for it. We can't underestimate them.
I'm going to be harsh.
The stakes this week are very high for us. It'd be very easy to become complacent. We could fall on our own sword if we're not careful.
We were outmanned, we were outgunned.
Trying to get them to leave for the jersey.
Everybody inspired and they charged.
The hardest parts of coaching, having to tell a player they've missed out on selection.